It is fun driving around town and people look over like, man, what's that whistling noise coming from? I was never actually an Evo 10 guy. They're the ones that people don't really consider a real Evo, and I kind of agree for the most part. My name is Derek. I drive a 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10. I started looking at them a couple years ago, and I saw there was one that was local in the next town over. So I actually ended up seeing it at a local car show. It was wrapped like a rainbow wrap, and it had a couple bolt-ons. It had like an exhaust and an intercooler. And so I talked to him for a minute, and he said they were gonna sell it, take a couple months to save up some money, and the rest is history. So the engine is stock bottom end, built head, GSC valve train, GSC S2 cams. It has a ETS top mount V-band turbo kit with a Precision Gen 2 6266, FIC 1650 injectors, and it's on E85. It's on flex fuel, but I have the option to run E85 or pump gas. It's crazy how easily these cars are to make power with. Just a couple bolt-ons and you can make 500 wheel pretty easily. It makes about 620 to the tires, but I knew from day one that it wasn't going to stay stock. And so pretty much I just started collecting parts over the winter. Besides the machining, I did all my own work. I took it apart, put it together in my little tiny one-car garage. Well, the license plate's a funny story. So I got the car, and you can pick out your custom plate like pretty much any other state. They don't really let you pick whatever you want. I took the wrap off the car and it was bright red. So I was like, oh man, Lucifer would be a cool name for it. So I went to the DMV and they did not really like my plate. They were like, yeah, we can't have you do this. I said that I had a dog named Lucifer, and they were okay with it then. So here we are with a plate with Lucifer on it. No one really in my family is into cars. I think it's just, I don't know, if I was growing up and I just naturally was drawn to cars, like watching Herbie and stuff like that growing up. I had like hundreds of Hot Wheels, and it just kind of escalated as I got older and learned how to work on my own cars, and it's a big part of who I am now. I like meeting people in the car scene and having car friends, because it's honestly what I think about most of the time, what I dream about a lot of the time. And I like a lot of the people that come from the car community. You know, cars like reflect a lot about people's personalities and stuff. It's not, a lot of people see cars as appliances, but they aren't. They're, you know, you're able to modify them to your personality and your liking. It's pretty cool. Every day I walk out, jump into it, and I walk up to it, I'm like, man, that's a good looking car. And just puts me in a good mood. It's definitely a great way to kind of escape any stress or anything. Just go hop in my car and go for a drive.